Another big NFC East matchup this weekend as the Dallas Cowboys go for a season sweep of the New York Giants and try to rebound from that last play loss to the Eagles. So joining me with a preview is Locked On Cowboys podcast host Landon McCool. And good morning to you, Landon. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you too.
All right. So first up, let's talk about the big picture real quick in the NFC East. The Cowboys are 2.5 games behind the Eagles with Philly on a bye week. They are still very much in this battle despite last week's loss. So tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys have kind of less, I wouldn't call it a murderer's row, whatever the opposite of murderer's row is that coming up in these next few games. They face the Giants this week, who are starting an undrafted free agent rookie quarterback. They play a Carolina team next week that we all saw, or maybe we didn't see on Thursday night, get beaten by the Bears. That did not look very good. And the Eagles, when they come back from their bye week, they do face a very difficult schedule. They have to play Kansas City, they have to play San Francisco, and then they have to play the Cowboys again at home. So there is still light there. There is still an opportunity, but the Cowboys, have to take care of business this week and next.
Yes, they do. So let's start with this Giants game. This is a team in free fall, struggling just to get a QB after losing starter Daniel Jones and backup Tyrod Taylor to injuries. Who's starting for them? What does that lineup look like?
Yeah, it's Tommy DeVito is his name. He was a quarterback that was at Syracuse for a while, transferred to Illinois before he graduated. He's had a little bit of success, but mostly just kind of running for his life. I mean, look, to be fair to Tommy, it's not just the quarterbacks that are injured on that Giants offense. They're kind of beat up on all different spots. They've had a hard time protecting their quarterbacks, which is why they're down to their third quarterback. So I think for the Cowboys, they just need to play their game. They should be able to stop this defense because the weakness of the Giants offense kind of unfortunately matches up very well for the Cowboys.
Yes.
And they're not going to be able to protect this guy very well. So he's going to be running for his life, I imagine, quite a bit.
You bet. And so while the Cowboys are heavy favorites, still questions about that offense. So what is going on right now with Tony Pollard and the running game?
Yeah, I think Tony is still kind of working his way back from the injury at the end of the season. I felt like in the second half of the Eagles game, he was playing with a little bit more burst than we had seen from a long time. I think that honestly, the run game just needs to kind of get in sorts. And this is really a perfect time for them to be going against teams like the Giants and Carolina. I think they can use these weeks to kind of fortify the run game. They need to reestablish it in order to kind of get some efficiency there in order to help put away games, which is really going to be helpful, especially later in the season when the weather turns cold and it becomes a much more about running the football.
You bet. And so CeeDee Lamb is one of the hottest receivers in the NFL right now. He set career highs in receiving yards just in the last 2 games. What are we going to see this weekend?
I imagine more of the same. I don't think that there's anybody on the Giants defense that's going to be able to shut down CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys have kind of supercharged their offense in some ways when they decided to continue to shift focus and load CD up with a bunch of targets like a Christmas tree, basically. And he's produced. He had 190 yards in the game. Even though it was a loss, he was definitely one of the bright spots of the offense. The Cowboys shouldn't slow down on feeding CeeDee Lamb. He hasn't given them any reason to, and I think that they will continue to give him a whole bunch of targets.
Landon, I got to ask you about your predictions for a score on Sunday. What are you thinking?
I feel pretty confident it's a Cowboy win. Vegas feels that way too. I think they're more than 16-point favorites, which is a pretty crazy line. The Cowboys definitely could fall to a trap game. This is an NFC East opponent. They have to be careful here. But I think that the Cowboys are sore from losing last week. The Giants are going to be facing a buzzsaw. We could save the trap talk until next week, I think. I'm picking the Cowboys to win, let's say, 35-17.
I hear you. And sometimes those inches from last week get you really motivated to want to just get them there the next time. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. And you can watch Landon with new episodes of Locked On Cowboys every single day. You can subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.